Up Internet, and welcome to On the Sofa Live Clacton Special. If you're new, do subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. Next up, we have Adham Alkhatip from the Forward Party. Let's take a closer look at him. Adham Alkhatip is a Forward Party candidate in Clacton constituency. He doesn't seem to have a statement on here, but let's see if we can look at his websites. Oh, this is a slightly better website. The Forward Party, the only UK party that addresses neglected issues such as the housing crisis, economic stagnation of wages, and the threat of wealth influence in our democracy. I'm pretty sure the Green Party addresses all of those things. But okay, go off. Manifesto. Okay, let's look at the summary. This is an overview of the Forward Party manifesto, outlining key policy areas and the direction of reform across housing, banking, the economy, work, public services, and democracy. Key priorities. Housing reform focused on ending speculative ownership, expanding supply, and ensuring responsible credit. Full reserve banking reform and higher stable mortgage access. Economic reform focused on growth, industry, and reducing inefficiency. Labour reform to strengthen wages, unions, and a worker bargaining power. Public service reform, including pensions, welfare incentives, transport, and education access. Democratic reform to end wealth influence and ensure proportional representation. Okay, so they're pretty left-wing, I suppose. And I guess that's all we're going to learn about him, at least for now. And of course, there's Count Binface. And I spoke at length about Count Binface and his policies. And when I spoke about him when he was standing for Makerfield. And if you don't know who Count Binface is by now, then where have you been? Have you been living under a rock? Apparently, his favorite biscuit is the pink wafer. Interesting. But let's take a quick look at his homepage, because I don't think we did that last time. This is good. Which of the following would you prefer to win the by-election in Clacton? And he's got he's got the results of the recent poll. Apparently, British people were polled asking who would you prefer? Count Binface, Nigel Farage, neither or don't know. And Count Binface, as you can see, is ahead of Nigel Farage. But I think this was a nationwide poll. Whether this will be reflected in Clacton it remains to be seen. Oh, And we've got some footage here. Let's have a quick look.
Yesterday, you may remember, we reported on Nigel Farage's decision to resign his seat of Clacton-on-Sea to trigger a by-election.
I've thought about it hard, and I've decided today I will resign as a member of Parliament for Clacton-on-Sea, thereby forcing a by-election, which would happen, I hope, in short order. No, I've decided that the people of Clacton should be the judges of my actions. This will be a people versus the establishment by-election.
But what I hadn't fully thought through at the time was that with only one candidate standing against him, Count Binface, it is possible that Binface beats Farage.
Actually, as we now know, there are 33 candidates standing against Nigel Farage.
We are, after all, the country which voted to christen a ship Boaty McBoatface. We have a long tradition of subversive humour. And I don't know, but I wouldn't rule anything out. Anyway, this periodic visitor from another galaxy has policies which may prove popular in Clacton. Nationalising model railways, for instance, and also nationalising Adele, renaming London Bridge Phoebe Waller Bridge, and, of course, moving the hand dryer in the men's toilet in Uxbridge's Crown and Treaty pub to a more sensible position. He joined me a little earlier. I asked him, had he contemplated the worrying possibility that he might actually win this by-election?
Well, I mean, Andrew, thank you for your question. I mean, of course, I've computed every eventuality, and there is a small, a bit like Avengers Endgame, there is a small window of opportunity within which I actually become an MP. That is something which I think the British people would find hilarious, yes. The rest of humanity would find hilarious, and dare I say, I would find hilarious too.
And of course, in terms of Nigel Farage's framing of this campaign, you now represent the entire British establishment.
Yes, quite. Well, I've been waiting for this, to be honest with you, Andrew. I mean, where's my invite to the Spectator Summer Party, to the Garrick Club, to Wimbledon Royal Box, to last night at the proms? Because I tell you this, if I am part of the establishment, I'm getting NFI to a lot of the good stuff.
Very good. And in terms of your actual policies, I read out a few of them earlier on. What do you think is going to resonate most with the people of Clacton?
Clacton's in London.
I know. I'm a Londoner. Sorry.
Well, I'm from 69 and I get it right. You've got no excuse. But, no, I take your point. You've got a lot of places to deal with.
For the people of Clacton, Clapton, or anywhere else, what is the signature policy that's going to take you over the line?
Well, this is the thing, you see, Andrew. I mean, I'm not actually on the ballot yet. You know how it works. I need to persuade 10 humans.
I think he is now officially on the ballot. I guess he evidently did manage to persuade 10 humans who live in Clacton to nominate him. So, because he is officially on the ballot now.
Who live in Clacton to nominate me. And indeed other candidates can do that too. That's the wonder of democracy. And should I get on the ballot, then naturally I will have a fully costed suite of policies that mixes the national and the local. But you can guarantee that I'll be looking at my price capping of 99 flakes at 99 pence. I mean, it's a seaside town. Yeah. That's got to be an easy win, wouldn't you say?
I think so. I think so.
National policies, nationalise Adele, build at least one affordable house, tie nurses' pay to that of ministers, rename London Bridge after Phoebe Waller, bring back CFAX, and of course, move the hand dryer in the gents' toilets at the Crown and Treaty pub Uxbridge to a more sensible position.
Yes, I think I'll leave it there. You get the gist. I don't want to watch the whole video. So, Count Binface, you know him, you love him. Let's vote for him to keep Farage out. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. And please do me a favour and like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and do leave a comment because that would really help me out with the algorithm. Okay, bye for now.